fast travel to there. I'm going to sell my stuff and then travel back to
the Inquisition
Haven.
can find some way to help these people.
Hopefully. Yeah, drop off a few of the quests I have in here. Sell all the miscellaneous rubbish I've picked up.
That's why. Would that I could.
Of course. Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Maybe you were. And where's that guy? He's here.
Do you have the potion?
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay then, let's sell pretty much everything. As long as it doesn't have like things in it I can take out of it to use on other things. Like that. And get rid of those. Antivian fire grenade recipe, I'll have that.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Welcome back.
I think I've just found my brother. Hello there, little brother. Right then, and travel. Yeah, travel to Haven to use my Inquisitor perk to get the book, double XP from book thing, and then has will help me level quite a few quite quickly. I hope. Not even 20 past 4 and I'm tired already. I guess I didn't get much sleep last night. But you wouldn't surprise me. Well, I'm down here, let's take that,
Travel safely.
I'm a peace out.
We've gotten a new shipment.
This defender coat.
Good. Your quartermaster's keeping this place running.
I'll pass on your thanks, Master Harry.
Can sell it then. Just clean up my inventory a little bit more.
Tell me.
I'm sure it's only like an extra 4 gold monies, but it's an extra 4. And an inventory slot which is full. Oh dear. I'm going back to the islands. The hinterlands.
You won't be able to get flies for the recruits.
Tell Master Harry.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain!
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
In due time. It's gonna take possibly months, if not years, to find a new Divine. And in that time, that little breach up there is probably gonna get bigger. Or open again or something. Either way, I'm not waiting.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
Which is more likely.
Nobody cares about the truth. We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
But we are. And that's what really matters.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As
I
there
have
is
heard
but one
rumors
word,
of...
one lie. Lord Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
In a moment, yes.
That will help.
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
A little sudden, but it's time someone made an honest man of me.
What? Very amusing. This is serious. I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
I'm not in their good graces. I'll do it, trust me.
If that's what you want, I'll send a letter to my family. They'll respect the request if it comes from me.
Wonderful. That will save time. Val Royeaux has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the Free Marches somewhat quaint.
Orlais has a proper empire. Free marchers never unite until Darkspawn knock at their door.
No one doubts their ferocity when it happens. Free Marchers are renowned for their tenacity. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your patience with the simple quarters. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold. And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization for miles around. Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Don't worry about me. Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time, my lord.
See ya. Now, Inquisition perks. Would it be under connections? No, Inquisition. Details of opening up new dialogue options related to history and the Chancery grants additional fit for next week for codex entry found. That is what I wanted. Now I can start running around like a headless chicken everywhere I've already been to pick up things like these. Only 75 XP, it should have been 100. There was no word. For Haven, oh, that's just the Maker's chant and stuff. What of the chanter-based stuff is rather dull. The Children of Andraste. Pages and pages of boring crap.
Please send him my thanks.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Damned if I know.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
That comparison scares
You
me.
keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Ah, tell me about it.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order,